watch now, you see Mountain so, and they bedroom do media, you see Mountain so I was watching what the aquas were May Mohasa yen and nay. I did about BBC and there will be a can want some and a gas explosion. Yes, we have a PM our atomic. Yeah, Medina quite so quite way. When I'm so now call atomic down. Don't call a West level. Dinner sometime. May road near overhead no so and away a chi and today. Ya buy central phone now has to be any other. Now, Mama for the Aquaso, Kawaji Newman College of Nursing at Daroma, Menaka so Aquadad, the Omen entity a pa, Nurse or the school papa, or you are when you do my papa, Newman College of Nursing. Demonstration, nice demonstration. Your debit, idea, so more quantity and one. Bass or I do back one year, the Diana to me, Bois, Moncolena to see a padia, and so let's be a quiet exchange program. Australia, Canada, US of A. Nuti, post penny, turning the dinkobo. Now and they now I do how any idea ba and their boy. Say idea the SA woman so ehunu say ho ye net mem for mo enam so edidin kobo ya ye bi say omo di na ha obi ote ha central for omo so adwen kire say ya kire adwen was studio dada ya adwen kire ni an de akwaso na no odere say ya bro so mpran watwe de wo hwei ayeye ya do so Ghana sabio to le bia na nyansa no ho de enso ense da ntia papa o we say de ne ma kwa no ade bia gas wo kum nipa just say how do you say to me education kobo one more etwa mu ye ni bi di nkobo one more wa say ye ni bi bedi nkobo aposi for any omo eba twetwe nkobo any ade no ma kire ye ba ye o hwe amoka any say the aposi for si temporary tent wa ha any ade nyina no mu dwane ye eja wo mo ene ma ho o say the billboards akese nyina atumi ahye no a na asam kase pa na sie na me na di ye ho afofie e ma nipa nson e na etumi free mo nke betimi abro sa akora e da ya ma wache wache fra say
Alhaji Abbas, Director Department of Urban Roads.
Yo director dem say the traffic akraba ho
I'm part the traffic akraba and because of occurrence accident there see and to Enura in the evening, the Honorable Minister, Honorable Christian Makwata, directly said we should look at alternatives so that it may be some relief at the traveling public.
And there has been some alternative because that road was blocked completely and they acquired them by one way.
Yes, they say any police for any University of Ghana for the Omo agree TF road, say we free Hachoe Banua. You can use a TF road.
Can you know Mujisicano?
For today, the university authorities have agreed that so you can use the TF road coming from Hacho through the stadium and can join back onto the main road going back to Tetakwashi. So far, we put in all the diversion signs so that at least people can have an alternative. At least towards the runabout itself, that is the Atomic Junction, overhead no Ankasaswa, there's a one-way traffic flow. So at least from Hacho, you can be seen towards the overpass on Nomwa. Or you go through the University of Ghana, TF Kwainoso, through the stadium and back to the main Tetakwashi Medina Road.
Because gas the roads in some near there. But to be honest, more technocrats, no more hard you. Because I didn't the hopper na ye born in chain and answer politicians in memo issues because this has okay as a Ghanaian. Apart from the fact that we are diet as a Ghanaian, how do you feel?
I feel pretty bad. Say we've lost some lives, and then a life of a Ghanaian lost is a life too many. So it's pretty bad. But I do understand, say there'll be new policies that the government shall be. And we believe that once it comes in, some enforcement will be done, and we should be able to see that as a thing of the past.
The directors in enforcement is the problem, no. I branch about to say what? Hey, I would have the factory done what you done with bra, bear me kakra, done what you kakra, mammy, done what you. You are from where?
I'm in Nigeria.
Turn a little. I want to see your back. Just turn your back to my camera. Yeah. We're free Nigeria, and Ghana, now what she and Radia see and Didi. Can you turn so that we can talk? What's your name? 10. This way. What's your name?
I'm Gideon.
Gideon. What happened to you?
Oh, that was on Saturday. Saturday about 6:30 p.m. The gas started evaporating on the air. Already I saw around this area. So as I finished packing, so as I was running before the gas this thing burst. So I was the fire flew from top of the bridge. Close to the Vodafone office.
Yeah.
When fire hit me here and my hand, so I fell inside some hole. I had an injury here. So before it was with the help of the National Ambulance system that rescued me to 37 Hospital, which they discharged me yesterday. They said I should come for treatment by tomorrow.
But I'm sure you smelled the gas before the fire.
Yeah, it was evaporating. Then we were about running with our items. So before the...
So when you smelled it, you were still packing your things. Is that what you're saying?
Oh, then it was obvious then when we had that although people were running before we joined them, the thing first, it was not coming, like they said, it was not coming with fire.
More importantly, also speaking to Dr. George Dampare, and COP Dr. George Dampare is the Director of Operations, and we'll be speaking to him very soon. But he's here, and so I would want to pick his thoughts on one or two other issues, especially the preparations of the Ghana Police Service, particularly in making sure that they get the right men on the site, and then also getting the appropriate strategies for the event. Dr. Dampare, if you're ready, just let me have a word or two with you, and let's try to get what really the first information that the police have, first-hand information, as far as you get the incident and then the news as they trickled in. What are some of the initial things you picked up? I mean, those that you want to make public, though.
We haven't picked up anything yet. We are still investigating.
All right. And I see that you have brought in a lot more of your men. Any reasons why?
It's one, a crime scene. Secondly, it's a public order issue, so we need to bring the right people out here to come and manage the situation. This is exactly what we've done, because they are here to do two things: to manage the situation here in terms of crowd control and also traffic management.
If you take a lot of the incidental reports and the situational reports, as we will have it not only by the mainstream here but also on social media, we have varied accounts for which gives the police perhaps some conundrum, would you say?
What is important is that since we are investigating, we wish that everybody will allow the investigation to continue. And the investigation is a team made up of fire service, police, NADMO, and all the key stakeholders in the oil and gas industry. And at the end of the day, we pray that you will give us the time to do the work, and at the end of the investigation, share the report with the public. So for now, I wish that we will focus on that, whilst we try to protect life and property and ensure normalcy of life to the people in the affected community.
How many men did you deploy here?
Sufficient.
Sufficient enough. That's but as far as your operations are concerned and making sure that you bring some stability to the site, how are you managing that? Traffic flow, movement of people, and other immovable or movable people, so to speak.
That's why we've assessed the situation, and we have seen the need the number of personnel that we need, and we brought them in place for both the movement of people, protection of life and property, and also for management of traffic. And I can assure you, as you could see, what we've seen is that we've done the processing of the scene to an appreciable level, working day and night for the past 2 days. And where we have finished processing, we have allowed traffic to flow. And the areas that we still think that there's work to be done, we are working on it. And like I said, where you stand now, it's initially used to be part of this crime scene. We have finished processing it. That's why I've given you that limited space to work. And thereafter, the place that we cannot access because the place is still being processed is being worked on. And also, we have opened traffic to one way in order to ease the possible congestion and the inconvenience that this situation will cause to the motoring public, considering the fact that today is Monday and we are in the rush hour.
But more so, I heard you speak about how there is the need to protect the crime scene, etc. Yesterday, we even had the vice president, a couple of ministers, MPs, and other dignitaries come here. It means that they perhaps have damaged some sections of the crime scene?
No, they came a day after the event, and at that time, the place that they happened to be, we've done all the work there. And at the end of the day, I think going forward, we will keep doing things in a way that will help us come to a determination in terms of what actually happened. But they showed that they were allowed because we felt that their presence there would not disturb the work that we were doing.
On a personal level, we seem to be having a lot of some of these explosions very often. What do you make of it? You're a very learned man.
The important thing is that we need to do two things: pray and act.
Pray and act. Yeah. Okay. So what actions will be following next?
The police and the other security agencies, in respect of this, we are doing our bit. And like we keep telling everyone, anytime we are managing a disaster like this, there are 4 levels. The first level is to respond, and in this case, to fight the fire and protect life and property. The second level is to start investigations, which we are doing and it's ongoing. The third level is to restore normalcy to the community, which we have started doing with the opening of part of the road and allowing pedestrians and the passerby also to use another section of it to commute to their place of work and also to their house. And the fourth level is to finalize the investigation and come out with a report and recommendation. So in terms of the work to be done strategically and logically, we are on course.
Your standard operation procedures, usually when some of these incidents happen, where do you take them in from? From one unit or from one, let's say, station, or you take them around?
From a specialized unit. As you could see, the appearance, we have MTTU group here and you have rapid deployment force RDF here, properly trained, specially trained for such activities, and that is what they are carrying out here.
You made mention, and I believe that when you were speaking to a number of the media houses earlier before us, that the objective of the force is to become the best in Africa, one of the top 10 in the world, etc. It means that these men you've brought, and even those who are about to undertake these thorough investigations, have been well trained. From which part of the world?
More than well trained. Right. And they are capable of delivering. They have all the competencies from all the other security agencies and the stakeholders that we've come together to undertake these investigations. So we want to assure you that you should relax and just wait for the final report.
All right. How does the IG feel about this?
The IG has been with us since the incident on Saturday. And last night, as late as 8 p.m., he was still with us here on the ground. And I know any moment from now, he will visit again. But the question is not about feeling. The question is about doing what is right, what is professional, what is satisfying after something has happened. And this is what he has been doing and has been instructing us to do. And we are grateful to him for his leadership.
It's a morning show, so we like to make people have a feel of all aspects of the news reporting. When did you sleep yourself last night?
The important thing is that I love the work I do, and because if you allow yourself to be used as a vessel of God, vessels don't get tired. It's the user who get tired. So in terms of when I slept last night, I don't remember, but we have been around.
I wish you all the best. COP Dr. George Dampare. He is the Director of Operations for the Ghana Police Service. And you can see that behind me, we have the traffic flow and being controlled by the MTTD personnel as well as various officials, men and women of the Ghana Police Service. And these especially have been brought to make sure that, as far as we're concerned, the Ghana Police Service is in control. More importantly, they are in a position to, as much as possible, get the right sort of information, cordon off the place before the other officers from the Criminal Investigations Department and the specialized units of the Ghana Police Service come to undertake their investigations. Now, towards where the lenses of the camera currently are towards the overhead, or where the what do we call the overhead of the main bypass. And so you can find that this is a section from the Zongo Junction area of Medina that also leads right through to the University of Ghana end area, just close to the University of Ghana Business School.